Yo, 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 what is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today, yes, finally, we are continuing our, not necessarily long-awaited series, but our Roots of War series here, showing you week 5 at the moment, and also leaderboards. So we're going to be showing you matches, current leaderboards, some different areas of leaderboards as far as who kind of has the most win-losses, who's still undefeated, who has the most points. We'll also talk about where you can go as an alliance or a member of the alliance to post your reports and how to do that, right? We keep up with Roots of War across the entire game, and this is one of the things that I like to collect data and to compile it and present it to you, the community, so you can see, right, which alliances have been performing, right, at least statistically, right, the best thus far, or at least in a couple different areas. So let's start off by showing you our kind of current matches tab that we have here. I will also remember this sheet is available, and I'll show you where that is here in a little bit. But this is a matches tab we have, right? So we're currently on week 5. Week 6 is actually going to be starting, I believe, this upcoming weekend. And so this is something we keep track of for all the matches that people post, right? Of course, this doesn't include every single match, but for those that take time to join my Discord, react to the selection, which I'll show you in a moment, and then they'll post their screenshot. It has to be a particular screenshot, and you'll see here that these are matches. We have Team A, kind of power, MMR. We have their current overall ranking number, which was actually a newer update or a newer kind of hotfix or patch they put in, which they didn't necessarily say they were going to do, from my understanding, but it actually kind of shows. Now, I don't know if this goes to if it just shows the top 1,000, if it goes beyond 1,000. I haven't actually seen this number beyond 1,000 yet. So again, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but it shows a kind of game-wide ranking, which is cool because it really wasn't something that they talked about doing before. So then we get to the Power A score, right? We bold kind of who won there, just some separators that you can see. And then we get to the leaderboards, right? Which is the big one here. You can kind of see we have, I think I've increased this to, we're getting close to 200. We're almost at 180, right? So we're at 178 if you're minusing 1 for the top row of the amount of people or alliances that we have here, right? And my thing has always been, as long as your alliance is at 1 billion power or over, even though I have even done some alliances below that, right? I just always would like to try and get alliances that are at 1 billion, even if your registered power is not 1 billion. As long as you're 1 billion power over, that's really what I'm aiming for. Just because if I literally did everyone, it would be a lot. So I have to kind of filter a bit here, just for my own sanity. But if you get to 1 billion power at any point, you don't necessarily have to show me or prove it, right? It's just kind of more of an honor system. Right, then you can go ahead and post it. Now, if we're looking at those who, let's just say, have the most wins, as an example, right? Let's sort this out. So you can see here, right, most wins we have right now is 5. I think BDO is the only alliance right now with 5 wins and undefeated. Again, remember, based on people that have submitted reports to me that are in a specific format that I need, right, in order to post. Coincidentally, if we look at win-loss ratio, you can still see, oh, wow, some of the divs are showing. That shouldn't, well, it's okay. We'll just scroll down here. So, right, ooh, I'm totally forgetting here. I have to remember, I have to do it this way, right, where we kind of go Control-All, and then I have to do a sort range so it doesn't mess with the stuff up, but we'll do column F, and then hopefully this still works out the way it should. Okay, so it didn't, probably because I have to use a header. So let's say data has header. We'll go column F, win-loss, Z. Kind of ish worked. Okay, we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. I was like, maybe it would be okay if I did it that way. I guess I'll just have to select everything and maybe remove some of those other. I could probably just delete some of the rows, but we'll just do it this way. So we'll go F, we'll go ZA, and then crud sickle. That's why. Let's unselect. Here we go. This is gonna help. I think we got it now. We got it now, boys and girls, of course. Here we go. Everyone's like, Bosh, just do it. Here we go. So here's what you got for like those who are still undefeated, right? Or who still have 100% win-loss ratio. So we have at the moment, 62 alliances? Oh. Oopsies. There we go. So 61 alliances. I think here. 4. Oops. I should have done 5. Oh, see, look at this. I'm catching things. So 60 alliances. There we go. 60 alliances that are still undefeated that you can see here, right, based on points. If we, hang on, for example, which to be honest doesn't really matter. I mean, it's all, I can sort it however. But if we go back down, we can even look at those who, we'll just do it like this. Bam. We can look at those who have the most points as well, right? So if we go here, we'll go Z, most points will go column H for total points. And then you can see here, right? So here's the alliances right now that have the most points, total points at the moment. So you got BDO at 333,161 points out of 5 games played. GG 83 Gang Gang, right? They got 250,155 points out of 5 games played. And then you got 88D, right? Which out of 5 games played, 236,717. Right, so maybe this is how I should leave this. I'm just thinking either that or I can go off wins as an example, something like that. You guys have to let me know how you'd like to see this. Now, with that being said, right, I will, one of the things that before we, actually let me show off real quick how you can submit your reports, right? So if you're interested in going about doing that, let me show you how you can do your submissions. So when you join the Discord, there'll be a link to this in the pinned comment description. You'll come here to the reaction roll channel. You will then go here to where it says COD Roots of War. You will select this one. It will open up this area, Roots of War, right? Always talk about start here. This is where you can go. You'll find a link to the spreadsheet here, along with a chat that we have generally, and then we have our ROW matches. This is where you post your matches. The kicker here, you must post this screenshot that has the overall ranking, and it also has your matchmaking rating or MMR points, right? Or MMR power, you could say. This is really important. Now, how do you find this? After the match has ended, by clicking on Roots of War icon next to Dragon Trail, you'll find this screenshot or this image that, again, has the overall ranking and the matchmaking rating. This is important because I like to detail out this information. As a disclaimer, I will not post your match or document it if I do not receive this screenshot because it is important for historical reference that I plan to do some things with in the future. That pretty much sums it up for what we got. I think the only thing I'm going to end with that I would really love for them to eventually add into the game when it comes to ROW is I'd love for them to add the ability to watch matches live as one with a delay, right? So it had to be like a 30, 60-second delay, something like that. But being able to watch matches live is great. Number 2, maybe being able to bet on matches. That could be cool, right? That's something that you see in Rock. So I think betting on matches could be cool. Number 3 would be being able to watch replays of matches. So having some type of online or in-game archive where you could rewatch matches that have been played. And then you have tools that you can use, right? So maybe you want to unfog or defog the entire map. Maybe you want to have the map fogged. You can turn fog on or off, right? So if it's on, the fog applies to both teams. If it's off, you can see everything. Being able to just toggle on and off certain things, but being able to free roam, right? Move wherever you want around the replay or around the map while you're watching the replay. Things like that I think would be really awesome to see included. Also because I would love to do commentary on ROW matches. Quite a few of you have asked me about it because if you watch me doing my commentary or my shoutcasting or my analysis of when we're watching wars, have mentioned, Boss, hey, it'd be cool if you could do this for ROW matches. I agree. I would love to be able to do this for ROW matches. However, I need to be able to watch ROW matches enough so I can learn, right, outside of what I've read, rules-wise and everything, to start getting a feel. That's something I am looking forward to, but again, those things would have to be added into the game. So those are things I would love to see them eventually do with ROW. That's going to do it for me, though. Again, I would love to know your guys' thoughts down below. Are there other pieces of data you'd like to see me collect on ROW? And again, spread the word, right? Let people know that if you guys want to be able to see more alliances on the global rankings, and then you can, be able to shout out your friends, use bragging rights, whatever it may be, right? Make sure you guys join the Discord, post your matches, and then, of course, I upload them at least every 2 weeks, or when I can get to them throughout the 2-week period. But I'll always have the current week uploaded before the next week comes out, right, of data put on the sheet. So that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, I will catch you later.